Hi, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. It's a video about an On Your Marks report, and it's how you can select 48 standards to do the reports. Now I'm going to come up to File, and I'm going to go to Export, and I'm going to create this as an export just so we can see what this looks like once you publish it. So here it is. It's the standard I've got here is 91026. It's an internal. It's got the sample school. It's got the decile, and then it shows the breakdown of achieved merits and excellences, and it has comments already generated. This is a comment about how the data compares to the national statistics, and down here is how it compares to the decile band. Over here are key performance indicators, and these yellow is I've just set it for 1, so this school is hoping that its excellences will be equal to the national. That's 1 times the national. It will be equal. The merits and excellences will be equal to, and the not achieved will be equal to. It hasn't got an indicator, a KPI, a key performance indicator for passes, so it just tells me the passes for the standard, what the nation was, and what the school was. On the next sheet, it is by gender, by boys and girls compared to the nation, but also over here is the relative participation. That tells you what percent of the nation is sitting the standard compared to, I'll just blow that up a little bit larger. And often this will make a big difference to your results, how well your school is doing. And it says down here, the relative participation will differ due to streaming, differentiation, or culling. Culling is when the same course is given to all the students, but some are discouraged from sitting the final assessment. So here, in this case, 96% of the kids sat the standard, nationally 87%, so the school has a greater participation, and often with a greater participation will become a lower performance because you have not streamed or culled. Now the next sheet, we'll just go back to the normal size of this report, is just each of the ethnicity groups, and again it shows achieved merit and excellence. Now coming back to how we select these standards, there is a select standards here, and the standards can just be typed in. So if I type a standard in here, it will change. Now I can go to standard 1, which will be that standard, and it's hyperlinked. Now, as I look through this, I can think, okay, I've seen enough, and I can go back to my standards. I come here, I want to go to 9136. I click it, I'm on 9136. I can scroll down. And as I go through it, I think, okay, I'll go back. And you'll see I've put these hyperlinks all over the place, so you can go back and forth to one standard to the other. Now how we go about selecting, now at the bottom here is how we select the KPIs. So if you wanted your not achieved to be you just hope you've got half the not achieves, and you're hoping to have, well, you think you're quite a good school, so say you want half the not achieves and you want something like double the excellences. That's what you're going to aim for. We'll see if that updates immediately. Might have to save to update, so I'm going to have to save to update. And as I save, that will update. Okay, it's started already, and it told me I didn't get double the excellences for the standard. The green tells me I did achieve half the not achieves. My failure rates is what I wanted, and then that's got those other comments there. Now coming back to selecting the standards, this 0 is the whole data for the school. Now the first thing is there's 4,108 standards reported on last year, so we can do a filter. This is a number filter. You see the filters have already been added. I put a number filter greater than 0, and this means any row of data without a number in here will disappear. So all the standards the school does not do. And now I'm going to come over here, and I can either choose by department, and I see there's select all. So now I'm just going to choose a department. So choose beauty services, and I see there's only one beauty service. I haven't left. I was surprised it was even there. I haven't left. I've just chucked a few standards in here. So it's pretty random what I've made of this fabricated school data. Let's see if there's a commerce department. I might have put some commerce standards in. Yes, I have. I see there's retail, which is a unit standard. Tourism, it's a unit standard. I can come over here now and select the subjects, and I will just select see what achievement standards we have. Maybe we just do accounting. Then I've got the accounting standards there. I can now come down here and just select this. I'm just scrolling over that, or I could write them down and then type them, but I'm just going to scroll over and I'm going to copy those. I'm going to come back to the standard report. I'm going to come back up here. I'm clicking into this cell, and then I am pasting. Now all the ones below the shaded area are obviously all those math standards, so I can just go down there and delete those. I will change these back to, oh no, I'll leave those where they are. I'll just take this one out and we'll see what happens when I take the, well, I'll just pretend I'm only interested in having half the file rates, and we'll see what happens. So I'll save that. You'll see that these already automatically go to empty. If I go to one of these standards, it's just going to be empty. It's going to be a bit nonsensical. So let's go have a look. So there it is. There's nothing there, which is to be expected. Now we come back to a standard which is there. So have a look at the level 3 accounting. Go to that standard, and there it is, the level 3 accounting. And we were playing around with these data. So didn't get, I had 8% of students got not achieved compared to 8% nationally, but I was going for half the national rate, so I missed out by 5 students, and I had 109 students sitting. The excellences, I didn't put any numbers in there, but that just tells me the data. Okay, I think that's all I needed to show you. So hyperlinks, selecting the standards, you could just type them in. I'll just type one in here. Let's see, 91026 and 91027 are both math standards. Save that, and they'll turn to math standards. You see they've gone to math standards here, and I'm going to also see how many students are sitting. And now I can go to those standards as soon as this is saved, and we'll see that the standards have changed. And there we are, 127 is there. Okay, so hopefully you enjoy that. It's a great way to get the whole department done. If you do want these reports, I need to get your authorization form sent to me. It can be emailed to NZQA. Thank you.